And we live, my brother.
Yes, sir. Running a few minutes late, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of bad weather and a whole bunch of stuff going on. But it's January the 28th, 2026, and it's time for the Mikey Justice Hour. Tonight, we're going to try to give y'all a recap of the unbiased truth, me and Phil's perception of how we got to this point as a country. And then we're going to see what the hell been going on in Minnesota. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Mikey Justice Hour, and it starts now.
Another high school shooting yesterday, this one in Florida.
I'm in sixth grade, and it can be scary
There's been about
sometimes.
380 school shootings.
I appreciate you talking to our community about this.
Now's the time. Get ready for the People's Podcast, the Mikey Justice Show. Y'all ready? I'm ready. All right. Who don't want the music? There was a man that went by Mike. You like night shows. And so many people wouldn't be mad. They had to be good. It was the youth is avoid because they've been misled.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents.
I had a sixth grader come. This is what she said.
And I really agree with your point of view.
The Mikey Justice Show starts now.
All right, that's what it do. It starts now, and I know that we running a little bit late, but if you don't ever get it started, you ain't never gonna finish it. So we gotta eventually get it started. With that being said, man, we know what it is. Been snowing, been bad weather and all that, but I would have to say, for the most part, man, I feel very blessed because as bad as it was supposed to get and could have got, it actually went pretty well.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, like you say.
You know what I'm saying? And on a stronger that, I had to give some credit to our mayor, Miss Tashara. Kara Spencer. my bad.
Look, how come I want to say Tashara Jones too?
Because you just want to give a black lady some credit. You don't want to. You never liked Kara in the first place. You didn't care. Nah. I would say, man, like that first day, when a lot of places were shut down and closed, and me and you was talking about, what the highway was looking like. He's like, no, it's still a nice amount of snow. Like when I went through there, it wasn't all that. You was like, nah, me either, man. We like, okay, for that reason, we chose to just sit it on out and stay on in. Yeah. But that next day when you called me, you was like, the roads was a lot better. When I got out, bro. I mean, those highways and major streets, and even some of the streets like Natural Bridge and Marcus that are major streets but not really big streets, they were even clean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, like, I saw the news today, people still got to park somewhere, cars still on the street. So some of those side streets, there was no way that they could plow. Yeah. What would you do with all that snow? If you guys going to make a big old pile.
You can't get the plow through there.
No, you really can't. And if you're just going to push a big pile in the way, or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they did a great job.
Yeah.
I had to give it up this time, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, man, you know what I'm saying? I seen the mayor out there several times when they did reports. You hear me?
Yeah.
I went to her page, checked her out, seen what she had going, kind of going on. And I had to say, you know what I'm saying? Pretty impressive so far. Yeah. I mean, just wanting to do the job and trying to do a good job is half the battle. And when I say that, I'm not really saying that she done anything different or better than Tashara Jones. I think Tashara Jones was in it to win it.
I think so too, man.
I think she tried to do a good job.
Got caught up in all of that other stuff, man. And then for whatever reason, put a tarnish on her. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah. Now the only thing that I really can't say that is a bad thing because of the results that we got. Mm-hmm. But I didn't like when they was talking about it. Remember they were talking about all the free salt that they were supposed to be giving away, and all the supply. And they was talking about all those commercial companies
right.
pulling up
just running
and
up.
just getting all the salt.
Yeah.
But I mean, I seen like the guy in Delwood and all of that, the mayor who had Riverview plowed and all of that because of all the stuff that's going on with their mayor. That's the kind of stuff, man, that you need right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
By the results, it was a lot better than some of the other times. So I can't really complain. I mean, if that's what it costs for them to get out here and put some boots on the ground, like they say, and really do something and make it better, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying. It go both ways to me. If those commercial trucks came and got the salt plowed the city. It was less accidents. People wasn't getting charged for it.
Mhm.
You didn't have to come out your pocket. I didn't have to come out of my pocket, and it still got the results.
Yeah.
That might be what it is.
Right.
I mean, the city should probably figure or work something out with those people.
Yeah.
Get them some type of break or whatever. But when you made the streets cleaner, when you made them safer, you kept your promise. You didn't go into people's pockets. You didn't just try to abuse people.
Mhm.
I'm cool with the results.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I give it an A.
Yeah, or at least what they say, A for or E for effort or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can say it's better than because you know the last time when it had snowed and you know it was time for her to speak up and say something. What did she?
Man,
What did she do last time?
let-
You know, like
man.
Trump. You know what I'm saying? This some people's second time around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know.
Karen, what you say?
You know, I don't know that.
Look, she don't even know what she said.
At the end of the day, you know,
Yeah.
you know, I believe.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Karen. But see, that's the old Karen. We
Right.
talk about new Karen
New Karen with the skull cap on.
with the famous, like my lady say, with the Hollywood hairdo. She say when you wear your hair like that, kind of that messy, that's when you kind of know that you thank you somebody.
You got to put a little spank on it, huh?
Yeah, man. But anyway, before we get too deep into it, because we already a little tardy, you know what I'm saying?
Tardy for the party.
So, you know, might be a little shenanigans. It might not be, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you put tardy or some of that word, when you put it twice, it turned into something else. So we already got one tardy on our record. So if we get another tardy, then we gonna be don't worry about it. But anyway, if it turned into that, y'all already know what it is. And with that being said, man, we don't never have enough time, so we're gonna get to the business as much as we can so we don't lose focus.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. You know, I say it all the time. Hopefully we get some first time people. The last couple of weeks the numbers been low, but we got equipment coming where we're gonna pump this thing up. I was gonna let the cat out the bag, or what they say, and tell them the name of the new cooking channel, because we kind of decided on the name, but we ain't gonna get there yet. We're gonna keep them waiting.
Okay.
Let them see what's up, what we decide to do.
Yes, sir.
But just you know, stay on deck. We got a new cooking channel and all that coming. And like I said, what's up to all my my fellow followers, all my first time watchers, and all those people like that, man. Support is a must. So we always give it up to anybody that support. Yeah. And with that being said,
like it, subscribe, follow,
all that, right?
all that.
None of that costs no money. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know that it take money to do a lot of the things that we want to do, but this part of it, if y'all do enough of that, then we can figure out the money part on our own. The money gonna come if y'all do that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Share it, like it. What's all the other stuff you say, man? Because you
follow
know
it,
I'm a
subscribe
dinosaur, so I don't know. Hit that like button and share.
Yeah. Notification bell, all that stuff.
You know, it done got crazy around here, so I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Last couple of weeks when I sat in front of this camera, you know what I'm saying, I've been under the influence. I'm not gonna say what I've been under the influence of, but trust and believe. And if he try to act like he ain't got nothing to do with it, I'm gonna be the first to tell you that this brother is lying, because he has definitely put some ish in the game. If you know, you know. And we're gonna keep it moving. You find something funny, buddy? Huh, buddy? But anyway, who is them people, man, that we can't forget about?
Oh man, you know the people over there at
I think it's
Stoneman Douglas.
Oh, we definitely can't forget about those people. And what about them Classical Junior Academy Cougars?
Yeah, not them. Cannot forget about them.
And what about them Sumner High School Bulldogs? Yeah, that's what it do.
Yeah.
Shout out to my peoples, man. Love always. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you follow, you watch, you ain't gotta ask no questions. You give all the answers. But anyway, man, I got I had some good news and some bad news.
All right.
Which one you want first? You want the bad news?
Let's go to bad news.
Well, unfortunately, Donald Trump is still the president of
Well, that's good news, buddy. What do you mean?
the United States. And I ain't gonna say the good news is I saved 15% on my car insurance because I ain't got no damn car. So
Word to English.
But I ain't on the
Officer
bus.
English, wherever you at. Word to you, brother. One of the funniest days of my life.
oh, you got to tell the story. You done already went there with it now. You know what I'm saying? Let us get the laugh off of you sometime, funny man. Tell us.
Well, it ain't on me. It's on an unfortunate young man.
Oh, okay.
So, this is back when I was a highway patrolman, and those Geico commercials was pretty popular.
Okay.
So this young man had done a little bit of drinking, and he was over the limit. And English and we knew that he was over the limit, but he didn't know that he was over the limit. So
and English is
gave
one of
him-
your former.
Yeah, English is my former partner. So
Okay, you got to tell them a little bit more, man. They don't know
Yeah.
at the highway
at
patrol.
the highway patrol.
Okay.
So English and we know that this guy is good to go, but this guy thinks that he got a chance of getting out of it. So English give him a little false hope, and he like, I don't know, man. If you going to come down here and take this breathalyzer, maybe you blow under and we get you out of here. And so the guy go for it. He like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go down there and blow. So he go down there, he blow into the machine, and English say, oh man, I got some good news for you. He's like, what? I was under. He's like, no, I just saved a bunch of money by switching my car insurance to Geico. You draw.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, what happened after that? Did he go all ISIS on him? Did y'all beat the hell out of him?
Nah, the guy went belligerent on us,
Oh,
which is understood because I was too busy laughing. But of course, he was like, man, you making jokes at a time like this? This is my life, man. Like, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And you're drunk.
Yeah. yeah. We could get way past the funny and get right to the business.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was good laugh for me. and
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yes, sir.
Not so much for the other guy, but hey, that's what happens when you drink and drive.
Hey, well, like I said, I ain't gonna tell you that I saved 15% because I ain't got no car. But like I said, the bad news is, unfortunately, the guy that was the president when you went to sleep is still the president now that you woke.
He's still there.
Because that's another thing I was tripping off of, man, before I go too far. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear that word I said? Yeah, woke, sleep and all that.
Yeah,
That's like
your
Brian.
little woke podcast.
Yeah,
buddy.
my little woke podcast, that's like Brian sexual. That's just one of them terms that don't fit the crime. You know what I'm saying? I be like, every time I see any video of the president in the last month or so, he the one been asleep, right?
Pretty much.
What the hell can you do sleep?
Well, apparently you can do a lot of things.
Say-
Kidnap the president of Venezuela.
Right. I was finna say justified two unarmed, well, one of them was armed, innocent people,
Yeah.
getting murdered.
Well, both of them was armed. The other lady had a car. Don't get it twisted, bro.
Oh, and both of them had that black cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see that one guy that talking about some that don't look like a gun to you? They doing this? Huh? This is my cell phone. And it's black. And he said, I said Tennessee Brando and all them say white my whole life and white and and I just gotta tell the president that this is not right. And that's how dude said black, like put some stank on it, like oh so if I did like that to you, huh? That don't look like a gun, huh, buddy? Yeah, stupid. If you do like that,
If you do it like this.
if I do like that with these nuts, you look like a gun. You stupid ass bastard. I'm like, and it's black. Yeah,
It's black. It's black.
Some of that Angel Reese, huh? I'm never eating at McDonald's again. Black Angus partner, not anus. Angel Reese is not in the burger. She just on the commercial. But that's okay. Have it your way. No, that's Burger
Disclaimer:
King.
the Angel Reese burger does
Does
not
not
contain
contain
actual Angel Reese.
Angel Reese so Angel Reese so separately. Yeah, man. But the good news is
All right,
what's today? I was gonna say it's the 26th, but now it's the 28th.
28th.
Man, that means that the first falls on the Sunday.
Mm,
That means that Friday, them checks are coming out.
that's the good news.
And then shortly after that is our time, my brother. It is Black History
Black
Month.
History Month.
I mean, I need you to say that in your honorable Louis Farrakhan AKA Elijah Muhammad. I just ate a fresh bean pie. I was gonna go there, but I don't really know how to. I was gonna say out the oven, but did they bake bean pie? Is bean
My
pie?
brother,
Do they
you
have
can eat a bean pie fresh out of the plastic. Out of the foil, you can pop it in your mouth and eat it with all its delicious goodness.
I'm Minister Louis Farrakhan,
And I don't eat sweet potato pie. I don't eat it. I eat carrot pie.
Oh, okay.
Carrots are more healthy than sweet potatoes.
Well, we had that argument. That's one that we had to have off the cuff. Oh, that's right. You Farrakhan right now. I was going to say bull crap. You, from what I know, you definitely eat that sweet potato pie.
Farrakhan does not eat the sweet potato pie.
If JR said he was going to get some of that pudding, if you know, you know. Then you definitely eat some of that sweet potato pie. That's right. Finna be February, finna be our month, man.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, I don't give a damn. We celebrating 30 days, so I don't want to hear none of that. Is March the 1st and all that. No, the hell it's not. It's February the 29th. We celebrate Martin Luther King Day again.
Yeah.
If we could make America great again. And we celebrating Juneteenth. We're getting 30 days up out of you, all this short month. And then after that, you all are free to have whatever month you wish to have. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you only get one.
You only get one. And that means after it's over with, we can't say nothing else about you.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the good thing, man, that people going to have that money a little early. You only got to wait one more day. Just hold out. You ain't got to shoot nobody. You ain't got to kill nobody. Slide down in the whip. That two-piece.
Handle nothing.
That two-piece that you told your baby mama you was going to get her from church, and she only got to wait one more day. y'all get your food stamps tomorrow anyway. Go to the grocery store, get you some, and cook it, some groceries. Man, what is that? Man, it was something that I seen, because remember we was telling them we was gonna break down what the what they call it, Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
How do they spell it? The Lago, because we got the Mar report down. We're trying to figure out what the Lago means.
L-A-G-O.
Is that it? I mean, why you always doing that, man? You got a whole computer right there, brother.
Man, I'm old.
Oh, we definitely know that.
Let me look it up on the internet.
Now I've got a bunch of bad comments, messages in my DMs and stuff, people telling me to lay off of you, man, about, say you're getting a little sensitive about me saying that you're bald head and stuff like that, man.
Not for long, brother. I've been taking a pill that's unnamed right now until we get some sponsorship. Now, when my hair grow back and you want to do some sponsorship and you see how luscious my locks are.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
What I'm saying?
Hold on. Now, my people that been following me for years know where we finna take this. If he talking about that little blue pill that I know, no, don't try to be slick. Don't try to be slick, because we from the hood. We know generic names too, bro. You ain't gotta call it by that one name for us to know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the reason why you growing hair, I want to run that back and make sure I heard you. Was it S on the end of that? Because you know what I say. Anything that you grow above your waist is hair. You know what I'm saying? Anything below the waist, I don't care if it's on your pinky toe, bro, on the back of your hand. If it's growing and it's anywhere, I don't care if it's just you put your hand there. If it got hair and it's below your waist, bro, then it definitely has an S on the end. It's a difference, Okay, you don't think it's a difference? Okay, so if you walked in the public bathroom and seen a couple of them on the seat, and somebody gonna say that is hair on the seat, or it was some hairs on the seat. Just keep it in 100.
Hey, the greatest judge that ever judged, Clarence Thomas, said that they was hers. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Hey, somebody left some hairs in my Coca-Cola."
Okay, it's disgusting. Hair on your head, like, okay, when you see your hamburger, your omelet back, you tell the lady, because you think it was from the waitress, you thought it from Becky with the good hair from her hair, right?
Yeah, right.
So you say, you don't say it's nasty, it's disgusting, it's the worst. Can I get another omelet? It was hair in my food.
Yeah.
Because you thought it came off this head.
Exactly.
But if you thought it was hairs in your food, oh no, bro, let me get my money back. Let me see if it was with the S, hairs in your food, no, you don't want no other.
Extra nasty up here.
You did more. Hey, how was that omelet, partner? The chef stuck his foot in it. Yeah, he stuck more than his foot in it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Move it. We said we weren't gonna get to no shenanigans, man. We about 12 minutes late. We up in here clowning. Bruh. Let's not even go there. Let's put the agenda back up there, man. We just got to get back on course, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Like I said, and the checks coming in a couple of days. This is going to be great.
We're going to be all right.
Right into Black History Month, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick somebody to be the face, man.
Black History Month?
Yeah, Frederick Douglass, Thurgood Martin. I ain't gonna be all into it like that, man. Once I get me one, I'm gonna be loyal, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at my African American. You know what I'm saying? American. There go that S again. He didn't put no S on the American. African American. Boy, I'm telling you. Man, dude was true to the game. Look at my African American. That's one thing I can say about his people, man. They are loyal. And when I say that, bro, I mean, all real talk though. I was thinking about it. I say, you know, everybody is sitting up here talking about these midterms and all of this stuff. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, what's so why is my man campaigning so hard for these midterms? I say, is that to stack the deck again to get some more of his people in there?
Yeah.
Or is that some more that we finna stack the deck again? I don't plan on getting out of there, so I might as well start
I think
brainwashing people now.
All of the above. All of the above. He gonna try to get a third term. As long as the Republicans, you know, get behind him and let him do what he want to do, he going to get a third term.
Okay, well, you got we ain't doing that.
Lot of mercy.
You got you say you think all of this is the setup for the third term.
Yeah, because he running for his life.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
okay. That made a little. I'm like, what is he? You say he gonna try to stay in there till he kick the bucket, huh?
Exactly.
So he don't have to deal with none of it.
Exactly.
The way he's been doing pretty much everything that he said he wants to do, he's going to do and wants to do, or whatever. I can't honestly say that I don't. I hope it don't happen.
It wouldn't surprise me, man.
Right there, you go. Help me out.
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me. Not one bit.
If it was anybody that was worthy, I'll say, of taking on his mantle, I think he would have let them do it already.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, keeping it all the way 100 with all the stuff that he doing. Like, even my people that's watching, I ain't gonna put your name out there or none of that, but we done, like I said, we done went back and forth on it. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt. You told me that, well, and because you're a lot younger than me, so from where you were sitting, being, you know, kind of new to politics, this is what my uncles, my brothers, or whoever, my dad, my grandfather, or whoever advised me to vote for. And the time that we had it, I was like, you sure that it has nothing to do with what a person's skin color is, what their sex is, or none of that? And you almost 100% assured me that your people had no type of hidden agenda when they told you that this is the way you should go. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, what is some of the wonderful things that you think he's set to accomplish? And that's when I was told things like, oh, on day one, he plans on ending Israel-Hamas war, you know what I'm saying, secure the borders, you know, groceries and gas and all this, you know. That's when I was like, okay, but we still didn't address issues when it comes to me, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got to eat. You still gonna buy food no matter what it costs, and you know it's give or take. If food high, then gas probably low, and vice versa. It's something that's gonna always offset the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't really gonna get ahead.
So I was like, okay, I hear all the cute stuff, you know, that you're saying about the groceries and all this and that and all that other stuff. I'm like, but what about opioid addiction? What about mental health? What about school shootings and all this other stuff? I'm like, all the stuff that y'all naming is stuff that's going to kind of fix itself and fall in place and be what it is anyway. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But once we got to those issues, nobody ever said nothing about it. And half of the stuff that he said that he was going to do, we have come to find out that even that some of those small things are lies. So, you know what I'm saying? On top of all the Republicans that we talked about that said how dangerous he was for for the country, and
Yeah.
he can't be trusted. He can't be that. I'm like, okay, are we man or woman enough to come out and say that we were just playing politics? We were doing or saying whatever we could to just try to win this election? No, it was some real and some truth behind some of the stuff they were saying.
Mhm.
So for that reason, you openly lied to the people. I'm like, before we get to any of that, how can we trust y'all with, okay, the person on this side, we already see what he's about.
Mhm.
It used to be what Nikki Haley said about him, what JD Vance and all these other people. At this point, it has nothing to do with that. You hear me?
Right.
My assessment of you is strictly off of who you've been, what you said, and what you've done.
Right.
Point blank, period. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else. You hear me?
Mhm.
And like I said, if he's the best and the only person that's qualified for that job, then we as a country and as a whole should be very embarrassed and ashamed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just because he claimed he could do all these wonderful things, all the other stuff that he's done to this point, it don't matter no more.
Right.
I'm like, no. If you endorsing that, then like they said, man, you finally got people that saying he is the one out here promoting hate,
Yeah.
violence, and you know, getting the people all riled up. Because just like my people, and we talked about on this show and off the cuff several times, if it wasn't about that, then you already know that same energy that he uses to rev these people up,
Yeah.
because he know what he doing.
Yeah.
He know what he doing, man. He know what
He
he
know
doing.
what he doing and he like what he doing.
He know what he doing.
Yeah.
And for that reason, man, we ain't gonna even get into no around here or nothing, but just let it be known. You know, we know what's going on with Brandon Bosley.
Yeah.
He's another to go down, getting his hands dirty and all involved in all of that mess. You hear me?
Mhm.
I was like, dang, homie, fooled us a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I ran into dude a few times downtown at the Lumiere Horseshoe or whatever they call it. And, you know, I know his family. You know, I speak to Freeman Bosley Sr. all the time. We know what's up with, you know, Junior being
Yeah.
mayor and all that. Very highly respected family, deep into politics when it comes to St. Louis and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it came down to him, being honest, you know how we was like with the sheriff Montgomery, it was just a certain level of immaturity there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you know, to me, my man had the Wiz Khalifa like Montgomery, them lips a little dark. I think Bosley smoking the reefer too.
Bosley smoking the reefer.
You know, then he wear them old plaits and cornrows in his head. Like I said, that don't stereotype you. That means absolutely nothing. But we do know that if you want to be respected and everything like that, looking the part and looking professional will probably take you a little bit further than that old thugged out look. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part. It's two sides to every story. We getting stereotyped. We this and that. Well, you fit the description or profile of people who usually get down and act like that. So if that jacket get thrown on you,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If you 40 years old and your pants down to your ankle, your face covered up, you got an AK-47,
Yeah.
and I accuse you of being one of these little cats.
Yeah.
My bad.
Like I say, man, on film, don't get mad.
Hey. Oh, it's that album. Nah, but I'm just we gonna, if you know, you know, we gonna get into that another time, man. But before we start breaking down this whole little thing, well, yeah, like I said about my man's, he was found guilty on some charges. I don't really know what he's facing or whatever, man, but I'm just tired of people around here that look like us getting caught up in so much scandal.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I want to say about all of those people that went down still to this day, and she's out of there, so it don't really matter. But I haven't heard anything on Tashara Jones' name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
You know, if you, like I said, if you got enough energy to hate, then you got enough to congratulate.
Exactly.
Just as much as people do all of that talking about how bad she was, I can at least give her that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that was supposed to be on that side of the table with us that look like us that got caught up and went down.
And she was not one of them.
And especially after you saw all the people before you that went down.
Yeah.
You should have kept your hands as clean as possible.
Indeed.
But anyway, before we get into that, man, what is okay, we got the ice killing and all that. Yeah, we want to give them a little. Do we got any of the chart or whatever? We want to give them a rundown of what we was talking about on the unbiased truth.
Well,
we started off with that. Do you have that video?
The
You know, we
video
had
for Unbiased
yeah,
Truth?
we had the dates and everything to kind of go back through it. But if we don't,
I can get to it.
yeah,
Yeah,
try to
just a little
get just explain to them, man, why we say this is not nothing that happened overnight. This whole thing about all the hate, the racism, and everything else is something that has been in the works for a little minute now.
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay, I seen you caught that spelling of that Mar-a-Lago or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you have it right pretty much? Huh?
Yeah, Maralago. Yeah,
L-A-G-O.
yeah, Lago.
Not Largo, huh?
Right.
Lago.
This is Lago.
You know, like Mar-a-Lago, you know, Miss Virginia, if you know you're watching. Shout out to Miss Virginia. Yeah.
So we got a little bit of it, man. Just our notes, so we can run through it.
Yeah. My man Phil started back. Where you could
I started back in '64 with that voting rights bill that they all up in arms about now.
right. So we got to enlighten them a little bit, man. Let them know where we're going with this. Why did you think that right there was the kickoff to this level of hate and racism, the divide that this country is dealing with right now? What do you think that act in 1964 had to do with what's going on right now?
Well, that gave black people the express right to vote, and women too, right? And so you have white supremacists.
Okay.
That's male white supremacists that when you get something like that, they thinking like, oh man, they out to replace me, like the 5 Heartbeats. I don't need no manager out there trying to replace me. So that's how they felt like, oh, they trying to replace the white man. They trying to get all these women and get all these black folks and Mexicans in here and try to replace the white man.
Okay, so you like you saying the way people kind of capitalized off of the Me Too movement,
Yeah,
and all that they was having that time back then, DEI and all of that. It was just time for the scale to even out a little bit.
right.
So they start hiring or whatever, putting more black people in positions or whatever, and for that reason, white people start feeling
feeling some type of way
that they were getting
the short end of the stick.
Right.
Or as our president say, they're treated very badly. They're treated very badly.
That was the beginning of them have to apologize,
right, for being white.
Okay, I got you.
So, a Democrat had passed that bill. So after that, it was all Republicans until Jimmy Carter
Broke the ice, huh?
Right.
Broke the mold.
And Jimmy Carter was a Southern Democrat,
So
a Southerner.
what does that mean? I know you say that mean that he won because he was in favor of the people, or they were in favor of him, or whatever.
They was more in favor of him. They could relate to him. You know what I'm saying? It's
Okay,
like
but
he had that nostalgia.
So what I'm saying is he really a Republican, or did a Democrat win?
No, Jimmy Carter, a Democrat. Yeah.
I know you're a Democrat.
Oh well, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like
did he have Republican values?
because that letter that's by your name
Yeah.
don't always necessarily, to me, represent what you stand for, Wesley Bell. Anyway, but
yeah.
anyway,
So yeah, he was a real Democrat. He was for the people. But like I say, he was a Southern Democrat. He was kind of conservative. He wasn't as liberal as the Democratic Party is today. So the people of the South felt like they could trust him. He had that nostalgia ring.
yeah,
You know,
because we even went later on to say that was one of the reasons why Clinton won.
yeah,
So I was gonna say, for that reason, why didn't John McCain win? Basically, you saying that he was definitely a Republican and they
Yeah.
liked him.
yeah,
These guys were Democrats, but he was a Republican
yeah,
and they liked him.
yeah.
So why didn't he win? But
He
you
was
answered
not racist enough.
that. That's my man's answer. That's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah,
He said the reason why John McCain or Mitt Romney did not win because they were as racist as people wanted them to be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ain't that something?
I thought I had the video, man, but yeah. Oh yeah, here he is. This is John McCain not being racist. Yeah, they gonna try to get us a ad in there. All right, so we can share it. See, my man is John McCain in his true form. Some people that might be a bad thing.
Scared. We're scared of an Obama presidency, and I'll tell you why. I'm
'Cause he's
concerned
black.
about someone that cohorts with domestic terrorists such as Ayers.
I have to tell you, he is a decent person and a person that you do not have to be scared as president of the United States. Now, look,
I got to ask you a question. I do not believe in. I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's not. He's an Arab. He is not. No.
no, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with on fundamental issues, and that's what this campaign is all about. He's not. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome video. That's having the receipt right there, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you get it done. The proof is in the pudding.
yeah.
Say wasn't racist enough.
Just wasn't racist enough.
Say stopping them in their tracks, taking the mic. No, ma'am.
No. He's a
no,
family man.
no.
I know him.
I'm supposed to be trying to beat this guy, but the real is the real. You hear me?
Yeah,
But that's coming from a loser who got captured for serving his country, and the same stuff that other people that carry assault rifles, shoot people, and all that get praised for.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
he got caught, so he's a coward and all that. Defending his country.
Right.
He sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you, Mr. John McCain. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, moving on. So you say so after Jimmy Carter got it,
Yeah.
you think that left a bad taste in their mouth?
I think so. Cause
But with Obama, come on now, they had the action figure, the man.
Yeah.
They got the ninja. They got G.I. Joe in the flesh. You hear me?
Yeah.
So you know what they mad about because you see it.
Uh-huh.
So what made them so mad about Carter getting it? He wasn't the first, like Bill Clinton, the first black president,
Yeah.
was he? I
No.
mean, because he didn't.
He wasn't. It was racist. As they wanted him
He
to be.
he didn't dog him out enough. Huh?
Yeah. He didn't scratch that itch.
Okay, so we went what three more before we got back to another Democrat.
Right.
Okay, because of what? What are they feeling now? They feel like they've been left out. They feel like we getting too much of that pie.
Well, I feel like
What is the beef? I don't get it.
I've heard stories about George H. Bush, right? The singer. That's H.
HW.
HW.
Herbert Walker.
Yeah. So George H.W. was a Republican, but he wasn't. He was like a John McCain. He didn't play that race game. You know what I'm saying?
Reason why he only got one term.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
So George H.W. They was like, well, he ain't hitting them like Reagan was.
Some of that. Wow. Some of that reverse psychology, huh?
Yeah.
George H.W. get one term because he ain't racist enough. Donald Trump gets 2 terms because he ain't racist enough. Oh no, I didn't get a chance to treat my African American as bad as I wanted to the first time. So vote for me again.
Term. Matter of fact, I need 2 more terms.
I don't know. What difference does it make if we cut SNAP benefits? It's all government money. If you just sitting on your behind waiting on the check, I don't know. I don't know what difference it makes. Oh, look at my African American.
Yeah.
Look at my African American over here. Look at
Look at her just sitting over there waiting on a check. Get off you and do something. Okay, so you say, okay, now we got 3 of them. We get to Bush. You say, once again, stand-up kind of guy, a little bit different than the norm.
Yeah.
More of that Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton type of guy like that. You say more straight down the middle, all for everybody.
Yeah.
They didn't like it.
They ain't like it.
Okay, so they get him out of there. So here comes Clinton.
Here's Clinton.
So already in their mind, we either gonna say that they feel like it 4 years, 8 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
BS with HW.
Yeah.
First 4 Clinton.
Yeah.
And Clinton did 2 terms, right?
2 terms.
Oh my goodness.
2 terms.
So now we already into what? That's 12 years of it, huh? And if we take the 4 years that Carter was in there, huh? Because he only did 1 term, right?
Right.
So where we at? 16 years,
16
years. Of the trash. Huh?
Replacing the white man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And add it up. Since George Washington, the first president, we subtract however many years from 17 or 18, whatever, and take 16 years from it.
Right.
I guarantee they still coming out way on top.
And that's the thing. Like that guy, his name is Daryl, but I forget his last name. But he's a black blues musician, and he ended up talking with former Klansmen. They was Klansmen when he was talking with them, but because of the relationship that he forged with them and talking sense and showing love, they decided to put their Klan outfits down. You know what I'm saying, and their ideology down. But that's what he was saying, like that year, like 2048 or something like that, is the year that whites will not be the majority in America.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
Before, yeah.
And he said that's like that ideology that they've been pushing, the neo-Nazis and the white supremacists. Like, we got to do something before this come, because if it happened, we gonna be the minority and they gonna come for us. They gonna kill us. They gonna
in so many words, the deck is gonna be stacked for them, and there's a possibility that they might get a chance to do all of these bad things that we always deny that we've done to them. They might get a chance to do some of those things to us.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we'll never admit it. That mean that we're cowards and we're scared. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? But instead of trying to get right, treat people right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just hold on to power.
Yeah.
Try to hold on to it.
They be killing me, man. Like having a different skin color as a person got to be the reason that you treat them some different kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
To me, just being a human being is the common bond.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Because in the United States, you know what I'm saying? I'm not for all, like I was talking to my people. It's a whole pool or ocean of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole mix. It's a whole buffet of different type of ethnicities and backgrounds and races and religions that make up United States. So how can you really, you know what I'm saying? You got to do more digging to figure out. You cannot just walk up to the average person and be like, "Oh, you illegal."
Yeah.
How the hell would you know here?
That's my whole.
How would you know?
Yeah, that's my whole thing with the ICE thing. Like, that's not no kind of pretext to stop somebody. You know what I'm saying? You look foreign. Anybody look foreign,
bro. Like I was just talking to my people off the cuff, off the camera, and we was like, "Okay, here we go." Is United States not a whole makeup or plethora of different people, backgrounds and everything else? I said, man, come on, man. If that's the case, then you don't make videos talking about how good the rice you bought from a Chinese, like Chinaman or whatever they call it here. You know what I'm saying? If these people not supposed to be here,
right?
We're not supposed to be patronizing them.
Yeah,
you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You don't hire all of these people. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if Julio gonna do your roof for $200 and these companies finna charge you $2,000. If he ain't supposed to be here, he ain't supposed to be here. But we know that it's all kind of different people here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is what's the word? Is it Arab, Arabic? Because I don't want to disrespect them. I heard people say
I think just Arabic.
Arabic, right?
Yeah.
Those kind of people. We know that majority of them own most of the gas stations and stuff around here. We know it's Bosnian people all around here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the I don't know what I think they some type of African or West, what's that, Western type people, like Indian and
Yeah,
the Afghanistan
true
people
Indian.
and all
Yeah.
that type of stuff. And they a lot of them, they own car shops around here,
Mhm.
tire shops and all kind of stuff, man. I'm like, but the point is, it's like all different, different restaurants and food trucks and,
Yeah.
like I was telling my people, I was like, come on now. I was like, I'm just using this for example. I say Christy Yamaguchi
Right.
wins the gold medal for United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we so dominant, because the deck is stacked with everybody. It's
Yeah.
Romanians, it's Russians, it's
Yeah.
Chinese, it's everybody.
Everybody,
We
yeah.
play stupid like we don't know that. Like I was telling, I said, okay, if everybody could come to the place that's supposed to be so great and you able to stack the deck and make super teams, why
Mhm.
wouldn't we be the best at everything? You hear me?
Right. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, if you had 12 people that play like Michael Jordan and LeBron James and they all had China on the front of their jersey, then China would have the best freaking basketball team.
Right.
You got the best people that's
Yeah.
supposed to be at the best country. The whole deck is stacked for them.
Yeah.
But it don't matter what country you from when we want to hold up that gold and get validation like everybody wants.
Right. Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
When
We all one nation when you win for us.
when we licking our fingers eating some of that good Chinaman rice, it don't matter who the hell made it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you eat that fried rice. Yeah, man. But I'm like, it shouldn't really matter. The whole thing is that we people, man. Everybody, it's gonna be different. We not all the same. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you think about it, man, that's a good thing. That's how you separate and differentiate yourself from bull crap and different stuff and all that, man. Tell me one thing on this earth that's exactly like, because me and you could go get pick out the same kind of car, bro.
Yeah.
Same kind of suit. You hear me?
Mhm.
Mine gonna have an extra two behind it on the side.
Right.
Yours ain't. Your extra medium is not gonna fit on my extra large body. So for that reason, we don't have the same suit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You could go buy some J's. Yours gonna be 10 and a half. Mine gonna be 14. They are not the same.
Right.
Everybody got different fingerprints.
Yeah.
They're all synonymous to you, your
Yeah.
character, your something. There's nothing the same here.
Yeah.
So to treat people a certain way because somebody's
Just because
different,
they
man.
different. Yeah.
I guess that's the reason you could be beefing with breakfast and all that, huh?
Yeah.
Mad at scrambled eggs.
Jumping on your little brother.
A person that never did nothing to you,
Mm-hmm.
you could treat this person bad on the strong that I got a little bit
You're
more
different.
power and status than you. I eat something different than you.
Yeah.
I listen to something different than you.
Right.
I go to a different church than you. I believe in different things than you. You think Michael Jordan is the greatest. I think LeBron is. So F you, buddy. Come on, man.
And by the way, I'm not racist because I'm talking about two black people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And and me saying something about it, I'm just some black guy who want to play by something.
You just want
Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, man. There's nothing wrong with being different. Everybody don't have to be typical and rubber stamped and all that. That's
Mhm.
what social media has brought to the game. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I do what everybody else doing, it must be right.
Mhm.
And that's how it is with this Trump situation. His people are loyal. So I don't blame people that thought that he was going to do all these wonderful things that gave him the benefit of the doubt. I know some of y'all knew better,
Mhm.
but you can't blame them. If they're the people that's getting out and running for all these positions,
Right.
holding all these offices and making everything shake, why wouldn't they try to put it
in their hands and
make
stack
it the
deck
best
for
they
them.
can?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's what I could say. I could say a lot of y'all are racist, a lot of y'all are idiots, and a few other things, but I can't give you credit for being loyal. His people, that's how he rolled. If you're not with what I'm with and you against me, you're fired.
Right.
And that's what I've been missing from him, man. I was like, okay, all that about him being a good businessman and being an apprentice and all that stuff, man. He was actually firing people back then when he thought you wasn't doing a good job.
Oh, you did his first administration, bro.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
okay. He was firing people.
Yeah.
That's the good businessman. Because I see a whole bunch of people that ain't doing a good job.
Yeah.
You can say, kick that son of a bitch out the field.
Yeah.
About him standing up for his First Amendment right and what he believed in. But when these people,
yeah, you gotta.
he was firing people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was halfway making it look like, hey, I
You
gotta
ain't
go
getting it
with
right. You gotta go.
I gotta go with what the people. And he did it again once he got called on it. and his will and all of that got tested. What do you really stand for, Mr. President? What do you really believe in? When he got called out on it, when you couldn't pull the wool over everybody's eyes, they're like, come on, man.
Yeah.
What type of fool do you think that we are? We got eyes and ears. We know what we saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they go back to what I was saying about the body camera. They know that everything on tape now. So stop killing people. Get your act together and quit doing the BS. You hear me?
Yeah.
Bro, this whole nation right now is dealing with snow, frigid temperature, and all that. I'm like, is that somebody speaking to the people? Telling this whole world, whole nation, whole country that we need to chill the F out. We doing too much.
Yeah.
What is
it? Because we sure
are. Come on, man. People power going out and everything else. I said, boy, and then how conveniently they come up with this new flesh-eating virus and all of this that's supposed to be worse than COVID and all that. I was like, yeah, some more of that. Like my man was saying, I watched a video with the guy Reese Troubled Waters, and it showed a guy that was just explaining all this stuff that's going on, Epstein files and all the different pandemics and stuff that always pop up at all these convenient times. You hear me?
Yeah.
He called them weapons of mass distraction. I said, boy, even Reese Waters was like, that's crazy work right there.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that might be over some people's head, but I was like, yeah, all the Epstein stuff and all this stuff that's going on, the ISIS and all this, yes, they are very much so weapons of mass distraction.
Yeah, keep your mind off the real.
Yeah, and on something else. You hear me? Yeah, so now that we get to Clinton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't go with the Obama because you know how we say he was basically the first black president.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got his freak. He couldn't turn his freak level down. He smoked marijuana. In my hood, he couldn't be no blacker.
Right.
You hear me?
Play the saxophone.
And that's the nice way of saying it. He got a $5 lottery scratch off. If you know, you know. We're gonna leave that alone. But yeah, man, they felt like, okay, that was the start of it. Okay, and then after him, that's when we got to me, in my eyes, in 2000, basically the first Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Some things that we left out, you know what I'm saying, that led to the divide. We were saying that in 95, the Million Man March, we used that as an example because we was like, that was a time when people were peacefully protesting. That's when a whole bunch of people that looked like us got together. Ooh, but they're dry. And it's supposed to turn into a whole bunch of other, but we know that it didn't.
Yeah.
But once again, I still think that it plays some part in some of the stuff that's going on now. We say in 94, the infamous double murder acquittal of Mr. Orenthal James Simpson, aka the Juice OJ.
You know who I am.
And we done explained that. We said never one time saying the guy innocent. What we thought is that they tried too hard to frame him. And back then it was the time that America still had a little bit of decency.
Right.
So on the strong that you are what they call it.
Overzealous.
No, the fair trial is your constitutional right that you be given a fair trial. We thought that was part of the reason that Mr. Simpson got acquitted because they tried too hard
to take away his fair trial. Yeah.
Okay, what else we say played a part in it? We say even little things like Tupac and Biggie. Even now, Jordan and LeBron, Kendrick Lamar and Drake. You hear me?
Right.
Like we said, some more that put two black people together. Get people to the point where you always got to choose up.
Yeah.
Whether it be East against West,
choose a side.
Democrat against Republican, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is to divide the people and make one people see something this way and the other side see it another way, so we can start pulling people apart.
Right.
It started back then to me. So all of that got something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Crip and blood, Democrat, Republican, red, blue, always got to be where you got to be pick and choosing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't never have common ground. Can't have one party. Can't have none of that.
Yeah.
Can't have one religion, one God, one faith. Can't have none of that. Always got to be
choose up.
Choose up.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we say has something to do with it from our perspective? Everything that led up to this time.
Until we got to 2000.
Okay, now we at 2000. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
At 99, we say even the Columbine, the shooting with Harrison Clebo target the black kid, Isaiah Schultz, told the one kid, Brooke, I like you, man. I don't want to kill you. You go home.
Right.
We even go back to Rodney King when the white cops jumped on the black motorist, which started all the
and beat them down. Yeah.
People protesting and coming out in in mass numbers. That was the beginning of we said the police back to the Watts time with the riot gear and the shields and covering their face up and spraying people and doing all kind of underhand stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, it's starting now. Then we say we get to 2000. First Donald Trump, we seen it. We got receipts of them saying that Al Gore hands down won that election. Yeah. Then when you woke up the next morning, you got that oh man, you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't count all of the mail.
Oh, this vote and this and that, and we jumped the gun and blah blah blah. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But that was the first time that I got that sick feeling in my stomach, like I did when they announced that Trump was the president. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm still cool with it. He was the apprentice. He was doing wonderful things. We remember all the fights he promoted, all the hotels. Maybe this dude know a little bit of something. You hear me?
Right.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't take long for his, for the zebra to show his stripes or whatever they say. Show his hand. Dude wasn't about none of that life. He was an opportunist that took advantage of, like we said, after years of Obama, which came after after he turned his back on the people with Hurricane Katrina and had some of the bad marks that he had on him, which made us feel some type of way while we got out that first time and voted for somebody like Obama.
Right. Yeah.
What he run that yes we can.
Yes we can. Yeah.
And we turned it into yes we did.
Yeah.
Because we got out not once but twice. You hear me? So once again, it's going back tit for tat. In their eyes, Bill Clinton, not racist enough, too much for us. Here come W. Had to steal it, do the first Trump thing. You hear me?
Right.
We got 8 years of that. Boom. Now people that look like us, blacks, minorities, and all these, get out for the first time in droves and massive numbers.
Yeah.
So we shake up the world, but we're not consistent enough. Now we don't put them back in their feelings.
Yeah.
Then he won twice. Oh my goodness. You hear me?
Yeah.
They really in their feelings. Then get followed up by, okay, now we got to get him out of there. That's where Trump, like, okay, opportunities. Throw his hat in there, talk about how bad dude made it.
Yeah.
Like they were saying, I think Obama is bad for the country. Well, why and this and that?
Yeah.
You know why they didn't have no answers? Because they didn't know if they were in the right setting to give the answer that they really wanted to give.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because John McCain wasn't going to let it ride.
No, he wasn't.
But,
and they would hate to see somebody that looked like them, that's supposed to be them, call them out on something like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm loving about all of these Republicans and stuff coming down on old boy about what happened in Minnesota. Because you know that it was not right.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling other people, I was like, I'm not going to be the stupid person like some of the people that I know when we was talking about Sandy Hook and, hundreds of little kids getting killed and all that. Oh, at least it want this ethnicity of people or race or whatever. At least it wasn't no Haitians. At least it wasn't no blacks. At least it wasn't no Catholics. Wasn't no Christians. It's always something.
Yeah.
It's always a theory. It's people. It's human beings. Shouldn't have happened, period. So for that reason, I was telling people, I was like, yeah, we could turn a blind eye because a lot of this stuff that's happening through these ICE people is people that look like them. So we like, that's who y'all endorsed. That's who you wanted. You getting exactly what you asked for. You hear me? But no, it's a human being and it's an American at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So people like Tennessee Brando, Stella Maggs, Adam Mockler, Luke Beasley, people that don't look like us, can step up all day, man, and fight that fight. And sometimes I even have to admit they fight it harder than we fight for ourselves.
Yeah.
If they can get out and do it, then we can fight for them. Too. Yeah, we can fight for them. We can speak up for what's right and wrong and all that. Like I said, I seen some extra corny posts online. How does the guy pronounce his name?
Pretty.
Alex Pretty. But they had to go out there with it. I seen online somebody was like, I don't know what people tripping off of or complaining about. To me, it looked like ISIS is doing a pretty good job. I was like, is there some shade getting thrown at the death or murder of Alex Pretty
Yeah.
and Renee Good?
Yeah.
What are y'all complaining about? To us, it looked like ICE is doing a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
Hella corny to me, bro.
Yeah.
Not funny,
Yeah.
not cute.
For
You know,
part of being
timing is
funny.
everything, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Timing is
Damn.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I had to watch
Come
something.
on.
I had to watch something as disgusting as Stephen Colbert announcing that his last episode would be on May the 21st. I love dude. I love his message. I don't think he should get censored. Like my people say, he might decide to retire. He probably will, but there's too much money left out there for him. I think he the type of guy, if he was choosing to go that way, he would have been said it. I think it's just a straight violation of his First Amendment right. Them not liking what he has to say and them trying to censor that man.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I hated hearing that his last show would be on the 21st because that's my dad's birthday, and this year would be the 5-year anniversary of his death. So I probably already that day be feeling some type of way.
Right.
And then when I know that I'm hearing somebody that's trying to stand up, be straight down the middle, fight the real fight, and be there for people, is getting his voice pretty
Censored,
much
taken away.
It rubbed me some type of way. And with that being said, man, did you get a chance to check your man Benjamin Crump out on CBS this morning?
I did not.
Yeah, you know, he just wrote a book called Worse Than a Lie, where he was talking about some of the stuff that's supposed to happen, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not saying it was like what they said, Central Park or Jenna 6 or whatever they call it. It's not that case, but it's something along that line where somebody was supposed to be wrongfully convicted. And I think he's taken like a real story and made like a fiction or fake like version of it, kind of to go like tell that story, but like without making it sting so bad.
Right.
But that's what he kind of did. But it's supposed to be kind of some truth in this story, like a made up story about a real story, like Law and Order, you know, straight from the headlines,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But it's supposed to be really good, and you know, I'm a fan of his with all the work that he do. So I look forward to checking it out. It looked like almost like this notebook, like kind of like a.
So you can read it.
Yeah, it didn't look like one of them old.
Fat stuff.
Yeah, it didn't look like no encyclopedia dictionary back in the day. It looked like a regular book, had regular pages in it. They was asking him like, when did you have time to write a book? He like, man, on a plane and all this, and you know, every chance he
when
get.
I have free time, go ahead and get them.
I've been on them all day. Had everybody. I've been on them all day. I
wish I had
oh man, I gotta let my man get some get a little rest. I'm gonna let him ride on the stronger that. But you know, he was just running it down, and my people be so impressed with the way he can call out names and remember all these cases. You hear me? But we always said that he's for the cause. You know, we like when you got something that's major going on, man. He come looking for you. You don't even have to look for him. You know.
Right.
But that was one of the things that was so impressive about him today, man. He ran down like he was like, "Nah, who's really trying to take y'all guns? You claim it was the Dems for the longest trying to do this to you. You hear me?" He said, "When the reality of it is, the people that you voted for are the people that's trying to take your gun, and not only are they taking your gun, they're taking your life after they take your gun.
After they take your gun,
when you ain't no threat no more. You hear me? So invite your stupid self to a knife contest, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we gonna show it with a gun. We gonna make sure you win because we gonna send you a real cute flyer and tell you that you invited to a knife fight.
Right.
But when you get there, we gonna take your little bitty pistol that you got with our AK-47.
Yeah.
So now we know that we're gonna win because you didn't even have enough to win your fight anyway. You hear me?
Right.
But you did have enough to, you know, back people up out for you.
Yeah.
You know, clear your throat a little bit, let people know that you're out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's serious.
some of that Harlem Nights, you hear me?
Right.
You got a little pack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when old boy raised up with the he laid everybody down.
Right.
One swoop, you know. But he was like, nah, man, it's your First Amendment right, your Second Amendment right, your Fourth Amendment right, your Seventh Amendment. And it was more than him just trying to get cute and say some things. Because like we've seen with our own eyes, ask a lot of these people what these amendments and all these are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
all they buddy hustle, they nut ride, they hop on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Even your president has been shown to not necessarily know what all of these.
I know what the Fifth Amendment is. I'm not going to incriminate myself. I'm going to be president so I can do whatever I need to do and be immune. Okay.
Okay, what is preamble, constitution, and all that stuff mean? What is the Monroe Doctrine, Mr. President?
Well, it's the doctrine that Monroe made.
and I mean,
who doesn't know that? I mean,
which they're talking about it. So obviously, it was a great document. It was wonderful. I mean,
Monroe
it was terrific.
it
was terrific. I mean, Michael Vick didn't make it. Ancient Mamba didn't make it. So it was great. You hear me?
Right.
But yeah, man, I think next week we owe it to the people, man, to figure out what the hell the Lago part of that thing. You say LAGO, right? Lago. Y'all put that in the comments if y'all know what that means. We got the Mara part again. What is MARA?
Yeah.
Mara, make America racist again. We got the Mara part. We're trying to figure out what the Lago part of it means.
What is the Lago?
You know what I'm saying? You know, we like, is that a way of saying it in a different language? You know, because it's right there. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you expected to go on that pedophile island, but
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if you go to show,
man, I'm going to pedophile island and eat some pizza.
No, you was eating some pizza, you would go to Showbiz Pizza.
Right.
You would go to Domino's Pizza.
You would go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
Eat you some pizza.
You know what I'm saying? Not Showbiz. Don't worry about it. Anyway, before we do anything else, because we getting short on time. Oh, well, we over on time. Wow. But we got a little late start. But I want to show them the Kamala Harris before we get out of here. But yeah, this is part of us showing how we got to this point. Because let them tell it, you know what I'm saying? It's tit for tat. Okay, y'all gonna go Democrat. And when you say Democrat to some racist people and Republicans, you might as well say black. So so yeah, it's tit for tat, back and forth, Democrat, Republican. And I know we sick of 4547, but if we don't stay consistent and continue to keep people who don't have the best interest of the people in hand and in heart, we're going to just keep going back with the tit for tat. So it can't be we get out here and vote this time, but next time we chill, we did it last time, it don't matter. Okay, we get Trump out of there. We get 4 to 8 years of something different. What the hell you think all the haters, the racists, and the opportunists, and the people who want to stack the deck all in their favor are going to do?
They coming right back.
They ain't never went nowhere. His people are loyal, bro.
Right.
They ain't never went nowhere. You hear me?
Yeah.
And once again, we're going to be crying that sad song for the 5th, 6th, 7th, or I don't know how many times. You hear me? How the hell did he win? Because if he got one little African-American that vote for him, and we got 300 African Americans that stay at home because it don't matter and it don't count and all of that, one vote be 0 votes any day.
Yeah.
But once again, this is your former vice president. You know, she tried to tell you, he told you, Donald Trump on this show, we told you. So yeah, that's what I told Phil today. That's what this is gonna be called, however you want to arrange it. But this is he told you, she told you, and we told you. I don't know how many more people need to tell you for you to get it, but damn, you know, dictator on first day, deal breaker. Rounding up legal immigrants and people like that, deal breaker. Come on, all kind of stuff. Deal breaker is right there, but it is what it is. This is your former vice president. You know, that black bitch that y'all didn't want because we don't do women, especially black ones, and we don't take no, that couldn't be it, could it? There I go doing too. Okay, but anyway, don't matter because she ain't the one. So, but she did try to tell us.
Yep.
It's a serious issue. He is saying that he would use the military to go after them. Think about this. And we know who he would target. And we know who he would target because he has attacked them before. Journalists whose stories he doesn't like. Election officials who refuse to cheat by filling extra votes and finding extra votes for him. Judges who insist on following the law instead of bending to his will. This is among the reasons I believe so strongly that a second Trump term would be a huge risk for America and dangerous. Donald Trump is increasingly unstable and unhinged. And he is out for unchecked power. That's what he's looking for. He wants to send the military after American citizens. It's a serious issue. He's saying.
Look like an episode of The Simpsons, huh?
Yeah.
So she was all up on it, huh?
Yeah.
Now that we can see second term, 5 years, 1 year into his, whatever you want to call it, 1 year into his second term. How right was she about what she said?
Yeah.
Having the receipt.
She called it.
Ooh-wee.
She called it.
But what would she be doing that was so much better? I had that on the post and everything too. Somebody trying to get
what would Kamala Harris be doing
right now that would be so much
than
better than what Donald Trump is doing.
Well, I guarantee ICE wouldn't be in Minnesota killing people.
Let them tell her
I guarantee that.
I'll tell you that, huh?
Yeah.
Saying if they did do something, I know damn well she wouldn't be pardoning them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pardon me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
January 6th, people still be locked up. Yeah.
Right. It'd be something better than this, huh?
Yeah.
Country wouldn't be so divided, huh?
No.
They wouldn't be so comfortable with promoting all that hate and all that bad rhetoric that they're getting thrown out here wouldn't be out here, huh?
No.
Yeah, but she still be a woman and she still be black.
Yeah, and we be taking orders from a woman.
Black woman.
Hey,
it is what it is, man. Hopefully they working towards getting your mans out of there. Everybody like impeach him. I don't know if that's the answer because I do remember the first time he ran, he got impeached twice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. If you're gonna still be able to stick around, you're not gonna get removed from office. What's the point? You hear me? Like me, I said test some cashews, see if JD Vance or all these people want it, but it's a dirty game, man, and it's a whole process. In order for us to get right, we're gonna have to turn it all the way down and rebuild it all the way over.
Yeah.
And in order for it to keep from turning into what it turned into again, once they tear it down, we gotta get out here and we gotta stay consistent.
Build and destroy.
Yes, sir. Man, that's our time. That been more than our time, but oh well. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't out here killing nobody. Yeah, whatever.
There's a bunch of people in there.
And they face for money, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for rocking with us, man. It ain't never enough time, and it'll never be enough time. So we're gonna do the best with what we got.
Yeah.
I'm Mikey Justice. Y'all know who this silly guy is over here. We're gonna catch y'all in a couple of them. Well, 7 of them. Peace.